this. Got there. Gotta go here. Post it like this. Boom. Bam. Alright, back into the abyss. Let's not mince words. Today's the day I will collect the creature. All I need is alpha creature. If I can get alpha creature, I'm set for a bit. Because then all I'm going to need to do is fish up, I think, Shinings. Yeah. And then I'll be done. Well, then I have that, but I need to wait for a rain for that. Here we go. All right. Horrible start. Hello, Sant. Crazy. I started on time, right? Oh shit, we fishing? Oh yeah. Today's the day. Today's the day I get alpha creature. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Man, it's fucking gotta be. If I go another week in this fucking abyss, I'm gonna go crazy. Now, granted, last week was good. Last week was really good for the fish. I did really well. But man, could I use some other shit? Yep, code's up to date. Get it twisted. I prepared. That's gaming. All right. One moment, Sant. I have a fish on the line. Boom, bop. Bam, bada bop. Easy peasy. Ah. My nose is still being a pain. For sure. Oh, maybe. Don't punch me down here. Such a pain in the ass getting in here. Yeah, no. Oh, maybe. Please. I doubt it. I think the creature has 4. But. Ah, frickin'. What, bait and hook? The problem is the creature is like not good for any hook. So it's like the bait doesn't really matter, just the highest level bait. But the lure is attractive just so that you can get more fish. Because it's 2. It's quality 2 for fish. And then it's also like not small or big. So It's very fun and very cool, as it turns out. Four. Four. It sucks. It really does. Just sitting here being like, yeah, I'll just wait forever. And I can't even like get the other things I need while I'm doing it. It's such a pain. But soon I'll be out of this hell. I'll be free from this. But we do be fishing. I can't deny that. We do be fishing. No doubt about it. Man. Why? Oh! Box. Box, are you in chat? Yee. Alright, get in here then. As long as you're in chat, you're allowed on the game. There's no way, like, I can get copyrighted from people playing songs on the guitar, right? They wouldn't do that to me. They wouldn't do that to me. It'd be really funny if they did, though. I can't deny it. That is a small alligator. Diligent Moose is playing Baldur's Gate. Any requests? None. Just go off. Who knows how long I'm going to be down in the void here, trying to get this stupid alpha creature. Even in like the fucked up wed fishing like music, I know Through the Fire and the Flames. Oh, here's some real shredding. Me when my MIDI map is just a bunch of notes, right? One after another. Me when my computer is blue screening. That's like the exact noise it made. Like in the middle there. Oh. They left the game. Goodbye, box. What was that? I heard a beep in the distance. Oh yeah. It's the start of the no NL week. Well, I guess technically yesterday was, but like he was like still in Canada at that point. So now is the start. Assuming he like told the truth in any capacity. You know what that means? That's right, Digimon. Digimon. Free vacation? I know. It's crazy how that works, huh? Wait, where the fuck's my phone cable? What? Uh-oh. Well, I can't leave in case this is what I need. Okay, it's not. All right. I find out. Not my phone cable, my mouse cable. Did it drop? It did. Mouse is blinking at me angrily. We're back. You play any Guitar Hero back in the day, Sant? Yup. Makes sense. Makes sense. I sucked at it. I was pretty good. I was pretty good. My brother got very good at it. Though. He like put in time to get good too. I'm sure, given what you know about my brother, that is not like the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard. But I have some stories about that. The thing is, I want Nilia to hear it because I'm not sure I ever told it. Void in the top left. Well, I just need one fish. That's all I fucking need is one singular fish. All right. I've been trying to get out of this hellhole just as much as the next person. Void fish. Creature is the name. So what's up, Amara? Nah, void fish. Oh, okay. It Friday. It do be Friday. Kinda crazy with it, no? And then I have, God, how many days? I do be liking free carrots. That's been pretty nice. I have 16 days off from having to mod NL's, well, Twitch chat, which I haven't really been doing anyway. I've just been handling mostly the Discord. And then if they tell me to go snipe someone, I go look at them that way. It's a better system since I can't trust NL, and like even remotely, even a little bit. But damn, 16 days. It's gonna basically be September by the time that fucking matters. Go kill it tomorrow, chatter. No, no. Also, I'm not allowed to use verbiage like that anymore. Come on. You know how they get about me saying I'm gonna get someone. I'll drop an anvil on that, chatter. Looney Tune style, huh? Fair enough, fair enough. Blank is asking to join. We'll see who Blank is after this. Run into a painted tunnel entrance? What's up, dudes? Twitch TV? I don't trust that. Anyone that has to put Twitch TV in their title? Cringe. What up? You're in chat, so I'll allow it. But it is cringe. Get Twitch TV out of your name. Because I believe it takes the name from Steam in particular. I think it's like the same, like, additive. I don't know how else to describe it. Amara, what's the term for, like, something added to the end of a name to, like, signify position? Suffix? No, I guess technically. Yeah. Like, it is a suffix, but is that, like, the correct term? I'm only kind of know what you're asking. Ah, man, how... You know, like how some people put like their the language afterward. Most of the people I see with this are VTubers, so give me a break when I say this, all right? But like, you know, VT, EN, CH, TTV, that kind of stuff. What is that called? Postnomial? Not that I doubt that that's a real thing, but I have to look it up to make sure it is. Postnomials are abbreviations placed after a person's name to indicate their qualifications, achievement, or affiliations. What the fuck? Yeah, that is right. Thank you, Amara. I knew I could count on you. Fumo of death. I mean, Fumo's just going to be chilling in the void with the rest of this. You know how it is? Anyway, I don't really like those postnomials. I understand that in a lot of cases, it's like, scam me on the other one. Literally didn't see it. I get it. Like, it's hard to get a unique username in this day and age, but still, you know? Oh, you know what? Speaking of usernames, quick check. Go to this. It's probably still around, right? Yeah. No, don't go to my channel. Go to my settings. There we go. Let's see. Damn it. One day, the twitch.tv/origin channel will be available, and I will take it. It will be mine. Clueless. There's no way EA is going to keep their Twitch channel from all the way back 8 years ago for a service that's officially dead and no longer exists. Unfortunately, does Twitch even free up usernames like that? I don't think so. But EA could free it up. That's all I'm saying. Hey EA, give me your Twitch channel name. Does anyone have access to a Twitch employee that I can use to get this handled? I doubt they even have the password anymore. Probably long gone. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all day and night. Fair. You can see if Ryan can help. Ryan doesn't have that kind of power. Bro wasn't even able to get me unbanned. He had to go to someone else to do it. Think about that. But in laugh, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I would just like if they were to free it up for me. I'd love to have just Origin. That would go so crazy. But alas, does not seem likely. It should be likely. They should just give it to me. It'd be so sick. But yeah, I don't know how I would even go about. You know, I could probably ask Giga how she did it. Because I remember back when wanted to be just be Origin though. Yeah. That's so much easier for me. At least on Twitch. Obviously, like Origin Angel is like really good because no one's gonna put that in as like a username. So I can just use it everywhere. But on Twitch, having just Origin would be crazy. I mean, wouldn't you want just Amara? Fuck you, Radiant Creature. Be a higher rarity. Shut up, Sant. Like, imagine if Sant could just have Sant instead of Sant Lincoln Park. I go by that normally. I also go by Origin normally. Like, you don't see people going using my full name. Full name, full alias. Yeah, I want the Sant name. You got Origin Angel everywhere? Yeah, that's true, I do. But the only reason I got that is because he's going downstairs for your Isaac streams. Joke's on you, I don't got any of those left. Ha ha. That's right, I'm free. He's Origin Angel is my father. Just Origin is fine. True. That is a very difficult name to get. I imagine. My sub renews soon. You wouldn't waste a sub on Isaac, though. Not without it being a major goal season. So I guess both work, technically. Bet? No, not bet. Not bet. Evil Joel? What the fuck? Oh, yeah. I should take a cough drop. I've been coughing a lot today. It's been a bad day for coughing. The Pokemon. Obviously. Do you think coughing is anyone's favorite Pokemon? There's got to be some people who are like, yeah, I love that ball of gas. And no, not Ghastly. Yeah, that's right. They had two Pokemon with the same fucking design choice. Fish. Hello, Diligent Moose. How goes the Baldur's Gate? Okay. Yu-Gear with my wife. Oh, you didn't just talk to him and get him to commit Sudoku? Or his quest, I guess. I guess that's like the other valid thing you could have been doing. I need this already. God damn. Hasn't even been like half an hour. My wife likes to fight. That makes sense. I think most people just love to fight. I don't blame them. Fighting do be fun. What are you playing this time? DM. What's your class? Specification. Death Domain Cleric? Oh, fuck yeah. Now we're talking. My build for Death Domain Cleric didn't work out, so I ended up switching during our playthrough, but it is really good. Special dialogue with Withers. I know who he is. Point at screen. I do love the Death Domain though. It's like easily one of my favorite. But unfortunately, they don't let you stack Divine Smite and Channel Divinity. So, you know, boo on them or whatever. They should have let me do that. Lamau. Yeah, I wanted to hit someone and then hit him with radiant and necrotic damage at the same time. Like, come on. That's sick. But nope, it wasn't meant to be. Where's Macros when you need him? Anyway, that was my plan, and then it got fucked up. So I went over to Bladesinger Wizard, and because I had a build I wanted to try for that, and that class is really fun. It's probably my favorite in Baldur's Gate 3, at least. In real D&D, Death Domain is easily my favorite. I just love everything that does. As Hexblade Warlock, Hexblade's pretty good. What's your wife going as? Wife is a draconic sorcerer. Ooh. Draconic sorcerer, huh? Not, she was wild magic until I convinced her to switch. I was about to say, like, I feel like most people, they pick, they don't think the bonuses on draconic are very good, so they end up going wild magic because they think it'll be funny, but it kind of just sucks. Kind of just, like, sucks a lot, actually. Why am I a sheep again? It's just bad. It really is just bad. Read your tool tips. No. Ah. I immediately understand what kind of gamer your wife is. Should have convinced her to go Warlock and just put her into an Eldritch Blast build. First student spirit, anything related to that also. I'm just happy she likes it. It helps that Baldur's Gate 3 is just like legitimately really good. Shout out to Macros. And then unshout out to Macros for never fixing throwing. Is that something I can do? Can I take back a shout out? Oh boy. This cough drop is Macros. What are you talking about? No, Macros is a known chatter slash developer in quotation marks for Baldur's Gate 3. He works at Larian. Oh, yep. I did a full playthrough of the game with him on this channel, where all he did was show me all the shit I missed because I'm blind, which is fair, super fair. I understand. I'm not the most observant when I play video games, so I miss a lot of stuff, but come on. You didn't have to do me like that. Did 300 hours before beating the brain the first time. Yerp! I mean, granted, I beat the entire game in 60 hours my first time. But once again, go back to my previous sentence. That's still pretty fast, granted, but I felt like I did a lot back when I actually like played it, but it turns out I didn't do shit. Which, you know, it happens. It happens to the best of us. What is this? I have 105 hours and I'm not done yet. That's fair. The last bit of Act 3. That's always the point, right? Like, I made it clear to myself that I wasn't going to restart a run until I beat the game, right? I feel like if you even think about like, oh, let me try this out instead, you'll never make it past Act 3. You'll never make it through the game. It's not possible. How much time does Eth have in Baldur's Gate 3? Don't tell Eth I'm talking about this. Let's see. Eth has 360 hours in the game. Has not beaten it. Literally has not beaten it. That's like Diligent Moose levels. But at least Diligent Moose is like doing like 3 separate playthroughs at the same time. Oh, come on. Just be alpha already. Piece of shit. Let me try X and Y. I have 3 separate playthroughs. See? See? I told you. I pay attention. My main one with my friend. We're almost done with that one. My wife run and my dirt run when neither want to play. I knew you had 3 playthroughs going on. Look at that. My memory is a steel trap, but it like misfires half of the time. And by half of the time, I mean like 95% of the time. It's not very good. But in this instance, it worked. That's my streamer. You know it. Let's go. That's how you know I pay attention when you guys talk to me. I can recount dumbass information like that, like off the top of my dome piece. Pretty crazy, honestly. Fish? Hello? Guys, I don't think this cough drop is doing anything for me. I think I might just be coughing all stream. Uh-oh. Because I don't think the solution of take more cough drops is going to do it. I don't think that's a valid strategy, to be honest. I did not eat healthy today. I'll tell you that much, though. That might be why. I woke up, had a glass of coffee milk. Delicious, mind you. Then for lunch, I didn't have breakfast. For lunch, I had a calzone because that's what my sister wanted. Once again, It's never me. Notice. Coffee, milk? Yes, coffee, milk. And then for dinner, I had a singular hot dog. Explain? It's the state drink of Rhode Island. Go look it up. It's a Rhode Island thing, yeah. The way I like to put it is like, it's like if you were to make a like a flavor of milk that its entire thing is being flavored like coffee ice cream rather than coffee the drink. If that makes sense. Wild? It's good. I like it a lot. Like I do love coffee ice cream though. That's probably why. I do recommend trying it out if you ever have a chance to buy some. They come in pretty small packages sometimes. There are all of the Rhode Island ones are made like up the street. Now I say up the street as if like I could walk there. I don't think I can. Let me check. Let me make sure I don't have my fucking window on screen real quick. Let's see. Mm. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Let's see. Copy, maps, Google Maps, search Google Maps, boom, directions. All right. It would take me 3 hours to walk there. It's actually kind of far away, but it's 18 minutes by car. If that doesn't tell you how fucking bad Rhode Island's roads are, I don't know what else to tell you. That's an 18-minute drive. Takes me 5 minutes to drive, and it would take me 2 hours to walk. Literally, kind of. Literally, kind of, yeah. But it's just because it's so bad. It's 51 minutes by bike. Even that's like absurd. But it's not that crazy. 3 hours, man. Crazy shit. And you want to know what the funny part is? Even if you were to try to use that information to like locate where I am, that would tell you literally fucking nothing. Because of the way Rhode Island's roads are. Hello, Fallen. We're talking about coffee milk, believe it or not. Hell, I could be in mass for all you know. I could be lying this whole time. Classic Friday conversation. True. Still on vacation? There's more than one road. Yeah, exactly. Yep, another week. Oh, hell yeah. Well, at least you don't have to worry about missing Kate's streams for the next week. Am I right or am I right? Tomato Curry is now playing Elden Ring. Point and laugh, point and laugh. Fissure in the fog. I don't think so. I don't think... No, that wasn't Night Rain. It was just Elden Ring. How was the dragon fallen? I'm assuming you did the dragon fight. No one said anything afterwards, so I'm curious. Grinding FGO. Yo, same. In the sense that I'm like grinding away my life trying to get Okita Alter Summer. I did not participate. Okay. I got I had 0 quartz at the start of today, and I've done 30 pulls today. I've been trying my damnedest. Are the best quartz per quest completion? That might be the case. But right now I'm literally just like, oh, wait, hold. I'm just doing free quests right now as I do this. Every 3 quests. That is pretty good. But I probably have to think a little bit about those when I could just do this instead. Where I have like, I'm in fucking the second goddamn singularity. Reward thought and planning, yeah. You're now, not that I'm a guest thought and planning, but I'm streaming. Here I just press QAB, 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 QAB. I did, but it did give me 120 quartz in 2 days, so it's pretty good. Damn, that is pretty good. Maybe I'll take a look at those. I feel like my roster's coming along now. I would love to get like my Okita skills up because it feels like, especially now that I'm facing a lot of like 90, high 70s for like in battle, her alt just doesn't seem to cut it no more with the current buffs she can get. Like, it's just so weak because it's AoE. Sucks. She should have the Buster crit follow-up in theory. Oh yeah, no. She definitely gets that, which is always crazy. But like the actual alt itself isn't doing much for something that's supposed to be like an anti-world noble phantasm. Just doesn't hit like I think it should. Now, I understand it's literally as good as Arjuna alters, but it certainly don't feel that way, you know? The problem is that enemies aren't the world. That's kind of true. Like, I get that the whole point of her alt is to set up the Buster down, right? And then hit him with like a fucking nasty ass crit on the 3rd card. But man, I wish the alt did more damage. Oh well. You don't really have Buster supports? I literally have Oberon and like Scotty Ruler. Like, what else do I fucking need? Which is not good sustain damage. That's true. He's there to make like your fucking alt hit a little bit harder. Well, right now, because I don't have it. Konyan. Look, they don't want to show up. All right. I gave him a chance to show up. Not Merlin. I've never rolled for Merlin, but really I'm always like slightly behind on supports. Like I don't have like the main ones for no, I do have the main one for Quick. I don't have the main ones for any of the other ones, which is kind of why I always fall back to Van Gogh, is because Van Gogh's best support is just another Van Gogh, and I just put Scotty in there and I'm like, there we go. Go get him, Tiger. From what I looked. Oh yeah, no, she's really good. The real problem with Scotty Ruler is what she requires for her skill ups, which is a bunch of orbs, which I do not have any of. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. Ugh. So I have like all of her skills at one. I literally can't raise any of them without spending pure cubes or whatever. I save those for like really annoying shit. Sucks. But yeah, no, I use her on my Van Gogh team because she gives quick support and Buster support, which is what you want on Van Gogh. And she also has like an MP, a pretty big MP gain as well, which is helpful. They also, yo, nice. Like I have great, but like arts DPS, and I have like a max Jufu, but like I don't have Castoria. Right? That's a big one. I don't have Konyan Sak blah blah blah. Yeah, her. Or Merlin. I'm just like always missing that little piece. Now granted, I don't really need them right now, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice. Counterpoint. Mahapraya. By the way, every single quest that's like, by the way, your support servant has to be. Did you finish Trom? Yep, I did. It's funny. Anytime the boss is a berserker, I just kind of laugh and I'm like, okay. And then I hit it for like 400k every single card when with my Van Gogh team. Like, yeah, okay, buddy. Good luck. Turns out having like 260% crit damage is pretty good. Big surprise, I know. Quick work of them. They sure do. But yeah, I finished that. I haven't started LB7 yet. I went back and did all the fights in the interludes I missed. I didn't do because you said they weren't worth it. So I did those, and that was kind of annoying, but it gave me a decent amount. So that was good. And now tomorrow's probably going to be like LB7, probably. That's why I was asking about leveling up people and if I got quartz for it. I was like, well, I know I need a bunch of stupid people for Spider. I don't know what that entails, but I do know I need it. Actually, I think I know what that entails now. I did finish Trom. But so I think Sant like perished. Rest in peace. Gotta get all this FGO talk before Nilia shows up, if she does. Bum, 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 bum. Is there like a ruler tank character? Like a character that's meant to take hits that's just a ruler? They seem kind of busted for that role. They have like a billion fucking resistances. Tanks inherently. Yeah, I mean one that like is not just inherently a tank, but like designed to do it, like excel at it. Gene is sort of the biggest defensive focused one. I see. Noted. Or sort of do PS slash utility. Yeah. Okay, okay. Ad break over. Not that I have like any possibility of getting anyone right now, but you know. You know. Always good to like check. Are you looking for a tank focused option? Nope. Believe it or not, like the Van Gogh team is unbelievably tanky. But I was just wondering about rulers. Yeah. I had the in one of the main interludes was a fight where you had to wait 10 turns for someone's like guts to run out. And I was like, man, I wish I just had someone that could sit here and eat damage for like 10 turns as I wait. Turns out it was kind of funny. I got it down to like 1 HP because of its HP debuff at like turn 7. So I was just like hitting it and killing it like 3 times per turn. Radiant Diamond? I mean, that's a good get, but... Oh, man. It was like a demon pillar, I think. I swear, some of the bosses in this fucking game are garbo. Just so annoying to deal with. I think I'd like give good money to have a servant that just ignored guts and just got the kill. I feel like almost every annoying fight I've had to deal with is because they've had guts. I'm not sure how balanced that would be, but I'd certainly like it. to really get through guts usually. You're like, I guess you could remove a buff, but if it's like one of those unremovable buffs, like what are you supposed to do? Just like, I mean, I know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just activate the guts and then keep attacking, but unavoidable. Yeah. See, I'm playing the game. I mean, obviously, I'm on fucking LV7 now, but it's crazy. Multiple stacks per turn. Yep. But sometimes I have a guts that heals them to like half health, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, just kill me. What are you doing? Anyway. Oh yeah. I think the thing at this point that's pissing me off the most is the command deck system. But without being able to just like delete people. Dot is non-lethal. Not only is it non-lethal, it doesn't deal a lot of damage. Like, I wouldn't expect to like get a kill with any dot. If I do, it's just because I like barely missed killing them. You know what I mean? But I think the most I've ever done with a dot was like 10k, and that was like, I think it was part of like something going on in the fight. The most damage I've done with a dot has absolutely been self-damage with Curse on my Van Gogh team, now that I think about it. It's a lot of damage. Back during the, it was in LB6, the fight with the hands on the lake. Its only method of damaging you was a bunch of Curse and like weak-ass attacks. Like 5k for 5 turns to all enemies. That is pretty good. I had like 1 billion stacks of Curse on my Van Gogh. And because Van Gogh can't die to Curse, yeah, I just fucking went crazy. That was kind of fun. That was kind of goated. Man, nothing. Me when I press the Mahapraya button. Did I miss Icicle? You have not, Guha. But thank you for telling me that it is in fact time. Let me go get that shit set up while I wait for this fish. With the command code stuff. You're specifically on Van Gogh. Basically, I added anything that had crit damage boosts just to get a little bit more damage out of it. You know? Ooh. I think I have one with ignore invincibility just so I have like an option, but all right. Let's do Icicle. Habit. Oh shit. You actually got it in. It's a passive. That's always unlocked. Obviously, this it can't be evil eye. Damn it! Can't be ladder either, in case you were wondering. Passive always unlocked. Item room, just something like bad maybe? Like the black bean? That's a passive, right? It can't be black. Uh, uh, turns out a lot of items have either black or white in them. Who would have guessed? Me! I would have guessed. That's right, I tricked you. Give me a linger bean. That's pink. What? Oh, Afterbirth plus item room. Or beggar, I guess. Or beggar, huh? Herm indeed. Thinking on that. Jelly bean? Maybe? It's green? Not. It is green. And it is passive. And it's good. Is this Serpent's Kiss? What? Oh yeah, that got moved down. And it's also purely green. Tier stat tears. Fuck. That's like the last thing I wanted to see. It's Afterbirth Plus. So it's probably not onion. Green. There's not a whole lot of green items in the item room. Especially since it's not pure green. Chemical peel? Nah, that has to be a rebirth. That has to be. Fruitcake? Yeah, it's fruitcake. What? Oh, right, multi-status. Fuck. And multi-trait. Fuck. Also, that's only tier 2. Nose booger. What is it called? Sinus infection is just green. It can't be just green. It's got to be like at least 2 other colors. At least 1 other color on top of green. It has to be 2. Whatever, you know what I mean. Marbles? Could be. No, it can't. Monster Manuel. Pause. Play-Doh? Multi-trait? Ah, fuck. It's the apple one? It is the apple one! Ugh. I forgot its name. It's literally apple. It's simply just apple. Black lipstick? Sure. My typing's really good, I promise. All right. Character. Not very helpful, gotta say. Not very helpful. Red patch me. I know for a fact this is not a fucking character item. Wrath of the Lamb? Okay. Mom's Pearl. Less than 11. So it's exactly 10. Not white, black, or red. Means it's maybe like gray? No, it can't be gray. Pennies could be none of them. None of them. It can't be any of them. Fuck. Thinking. Was there a Wrath of the Lamb worm? Wiggle worm, potentially? But it can't be white. Can't be white. Wrath of the Lamb character. Curved horn is pink. It's 10. Description me. Familiar tears. Uh-oh. Can't be Isaac's head. They're really calling that pink? Yeah. I didn't think there was any familiar tears items other than that. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Yeah, this one. Yes! Yes! It is the blue baby one. Yeah. I went to type in blue baby and I was like, it doesn't have blue baby on the title. All right. I see 3 tier 4 items. I see item here that you can't even fucking get. Items made of wood. Yup. Items you can get from destroying things. Yup. All right. This. References. Dr. Fetus. Little Portal. This and what? It might be these? Almost. Teleport. Yep. Items that replace Isaac's just fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Sorry, that's rude. I shouldn't be saying that. Hello, Sin. Okie dokie time. Is it a better board? No. No offense. And Chompite. No offense. Alright. Sinnoh flying. Do I have Starly? I do. Then, I don't know, Togekiss? Fuck it. Grass Sinnoh. I literally don't have any idea. If your ass isn't Torterra, not even, is it Torterra? Yeah, it's Torterra. I don't know who the fuck you are. Burmy is just a bug type. I think. Wormadam Plant is the one that's a grass type. I'm pretty sure. You want Garchomp here. I don't even need to look. Grampchomp. Garchomp, please. Thank you. Hoenn Flying. Rayquaza. Hoenn Grass. Hoenn Grass. Am I wrong to say there's not a whole lot of them? Lotad? Yeah. We can do Lotad. I'm pretty sure I have them all. Goddamn plate. True. Hoenn Dragon. Me when I'm Salamence. Mega. Dragon Mega Evolved. Garchomp. Mega. Grass Mega Evolved. Is it just Venusaur? No, it's Sceptile as well. Sceptile. But you did it too fast? I think I already have it. That's the fucked up part. Flying Dragonite. Ah, they don't have it in here yet. That's okay. Understandable. How about Aerodactyl Mega? Flying Rock. Not a great board for us, I'll be honest. Hello, male protagonist. Welcome, welcome. Azumarill. Honestly, not the worst kind of guess, but it's not great either. Xerdius is fairy. Yveltal. This checks 2 others. Perfect guess as always. Okay, so it's a 2-stage from 7, 8, or 9. Are you Scovillain? No. From 8 or 7. Sinistea. Does that work? Yeah, that works. No, it'd be Poltegeist. Okay, so it's not. It's Gen 7. All right, wait. If it's Gen 7, Dual type, Gen 7, 2-stage evolution, not ghost, not grass or fire, not dark flying, water, or fairy. That leaves me with not too much to work with. Thinking time. That's fire. That's water. That's water. That's water. Think a bunch of water types right off the bat. Okay. Think. That's 3 stages. That's 1 stage. That's 1 stage. That's 2 stage. And we don't have either types. Beware. I know my Gen 7! Get it fucking twisted! It feels good to be validated, man. Hell yeah. That's Talonflame. Sure is. Link loves Sweet Sap and will go looking through forest for it. This Pokemon uses its 2 antennae to pick it up its scents as it searches. So it has antenna. It has antenna. You think there's it could Combi? Combi has antenna. Fuck, shiny Combi though. Shiny male Combi. Cringe. Venonat has antenna. I need bug fighting. Heracross? Yeah? I guess by all accounts, that is in fact an antenna. Bro, it's its face. I'm obviously going to be able to get it. Monferno. There it is. Manferno. All right. Gamers, it's time. Random servant. Do it. See if how good I am now. Scath? Which one? OG, you got it. Female 2015. Oh, fuck. Less than 5. Neutral good, huh? 2015. That's like when the fucking game came out. Let's try like Lily. Okay. It's Chloe again. Isn't Chloe Atalantine, I think, is a really good first guess with this information. Neutral evil. Neutral evil. And short. Is it comma? Does comma exist that early in the game? Also 5-star. It's like less. It's less. It's 3, 2, or 1. 3, 2, or 1. 3, 2, 1. Was Gareth added later? Also a Lancer. Less than, it's 3-star or less. Do I have bait? No, I just literally didn't have it out. When was Bunyan release? I don't know. You're asking the wrong damn person. Huh. I should have this character, right? The problem is I don't know which ones were released later. Like there's the assassin. What is it? Charlotte? Yeah, I was about to say. Not a 1-star. Okay, 2 or 3. Jing. Yeah, okay. It's not assassin though. It's not assassin. That's the thing. This is what I can't look at my inventory for, which sucks. Because I'll definitely find it, right? Trying to think of like a saber unit. Alexander, no, no. Archer. That's an archer. Kiyohime. She might be chaotic though. I think she's. I don't think she is. Oh, she is. She's chaotic evil. Not berserker. She is a 3-star though. Whoever this is. Who is this? 3-star from the first year this game was out. Is it S? No. Who is this? Which class is left? Saber? Rider? Could it be? No, Elizabeth is like, yeah. Rider. Boudica? What? Oh, she is a rider. I thought she was Saber. This might be it. It's not. What the fuck? High speed to. We've seen this before. Media. Yeah. It's literally Media. We had, what is it, Cirque the other day? Circe? However she wants her name to be said. And she had this ability too. Medea. Anyway. In case you're wondering, I didn't get shit while I was fishing thinking about that. I got nothing. Should have thought of her much sooner. Same. But it's hard to remember those lower rarity ones since I literally started playing the game to get Okita Alter. So I never had to use bad units. Or low rarity units. Sorry, they're not bad. Per se. Some are pretty good as far as I'm aware. Crack open a cold one, by the way. Got some Fanta Zero as my drink of choice. Woo! Not sure my stomach liked that. Which is fair. Mm-mm. Blum. Can we please just get like the fish I need? I don't want to be here anymore. Mom, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be back in the world of light and not have to be stuck in the creature hell. The shadows cared not for my wishes. Damn it. I was really hoping. I was really hoping, but no dice. Ooh, up. Yep, garbage, would have guessed. Yo, by the way, now that I finished Trom or however you want to say it, shout outs to Don Quixote. I really like his 4th Ascension art. It's really good. Don't have him though, unfortunate. Just unlock the ability to get him, I suppose, but he wasn't a free servant. I wish he was. I really do. Like in LB6. I think that's because like that character ends up like being pretty relevant to the story. I think that's probably why. At least why we got that one when we did. Don Quixote to talk again in game. They talk all the time in game though. I guess like am I crazy? They talk like a bunch. But not in that moment. That's true. Well, that's because LB6 ends with like, hey, and by the way, the spirit graph is glowing, right? I don't know. I wanted them to have closure. I feel like the point of that was that they couldn't ever have closure, right? Like, it's fucked up, but yeah, but that's side, I guess. I understand that aside. Yeah, yeah. I enjoyed LB6. I don't know if it's my favorite. For some reason, I still really think the last the what is it? The Gilgamesh Singularity. But that's sad. Oh. Oh shit! This might be it. Am I done? Is it over? Please let it be over. I beg of you. Ah! Fucking really? I've gotten 3 alpha gold bass and 0 fucking alpha creatures. Kill me, man. Was peak, to be honest. Yeah, Babylonia to me was like really fucking good. So that's still my favorite. I'll put like LB6 like right below that. Which is still a pretty good ranking, obviously, but. Should also to see your favorite moments again. Yeah, I saw that poll that I think it was Yoshi put on. That was just like here's like what people want to see animated, and like number 1 by far was like LB6. Did you say my name? I did, Yoshi. Hello. We're talking about fate. I know. Cringe. But that is what we're talking about. Yo! Yoshi, thank you for the 15 months. You know what? Kate's not live, so I'm going to steal her thing. Kate Army, roll out. What was LB5 again? My memory's fucking garbage. Once you tell me like where it was, I'll remember. Oh, was that Atlantis? Was that Atlantis? Olympus and Atlantis. How do I feel about Olympus? Atlantis, I'm definitely a little bit more negative on, but I did like Olympus. I said that right? Atlantis, I'm a little bit more negative on, but I did like Olympus. Yeah. Bye, person. I think your name was like Guy something, Twitch TV or whatever. Dude, maybe. God fucking damn it. I like the end of Atlantis. And that one dude. Funny enough, I started leveling up some 3 stars to get some stuff. First of all, I ran out of EXP, my bad. But the first person I did was the, what's his name? It starts with an M, it's really long. He was like the main character of LBE5 Part 1. We love that one, dude. True! We do. We do love that one, dude. Muramasa? Fucking no. Is he a 3-star? I didn't think so. Let me see. I can just go here. Assuming I can fucking find it. There he is. Mandricardo! Dude with the wooden sword. He's my friend's favorite. Yeah, he's great. Back? Welcome back. Damn it. If this kicks me out, I'll be fucking pissed. Alright, we're fine. He was the first 3-star I brought up. Stars, cosmos, gods, animus, unbirth, anima, ionosphere, and anime. Yeah, but you can't forget, he has to spam that literally every fucking attack. There's no breaks. It's just him spamming that shit. Good. I will never forgive that fight. Never. Animate 1,000 meteors. You'd have to. What else would you animate for that other than 1,000 meteors? Animate mash gun? That's true. I wish when you got that, you could actually use that as a fucking skill. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to, like, kill someone with mash. I know that's not exactly the best way to put it, but... Well, good news, bucko. Pog. He's removing all his combat limitations. That's true. That was pretty cool. When are we getting the next form of mash? How long do we gotta wait? Has her gun if you use her NP? I know that, but just like, what the fuck you say? In 1.8 years? What the fuck? That's messed up. Some good stuff. There's some good stuff from those for sure, for sure. Trom was pretty good too. I had fun in Trom. It was a bit long, but I like how there's just like a generic assassin that's like there, and I'm just like, yeah, best character. Him and Don Quixote. and stuff, and then in previous sections. Ooh. I'm not like close to OC1, but I'm like much closer than I was like a few months ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost caught up if you think about it. What's the current release? What's the current story maximum? Like how Jufu? OC1? Really? Jufu is competent. What's weird to me is that like she goes the entire time calling herself a caster. That punk ass be alter ego. I know because I keep getting upset. Is alter ego the fucking worst class you could be? Every time I play with it, I'm like, man, pretty shit. Alter ego goated? Nah, man. Wait, hold. Ruler sucks. I was trying to ask Fallen if there was like a ruler that like was completely like kitted out for exclusively defense, but assassin worst class? Maybe. Yeah, Gene. I don't have Gene. No, then again, I basically don't have any rulers other than ruler Scotty, but that's usually good enough. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the best one is like Berserker. Berserker kind of crazy with it. Turns out being effective against like almost every single class is pretty good. I don't know how I feel about Ryder either. I feel like the OVA where Guado just says Berserker everything until you see a foreigner. True. As like Glass Cannon Avenger. Well, Avenger's like neutral to everything, right? It feels. Till you see a foreigner. Guess what? The person using the foreigner, that's me. Give me my Berserker fights. I think there was a character that said, you can't just throw a Berserker at all of your problems. God's Animus, Anstrom, Unbirth, Animatus, you're constantly from the NP. Yerp! To everything you fight. You get 1.1 damage or something, which is kind of like 1.5x, but lower. Yeah, true. I guess it's because the only Avenger I've used is Kama. Who I mean she's good. But she's definitely not my best unit by far. And I put so much investment into her too. Cringe. That's because Yoshi told me. Yoshi told me to do that. If only you had Castoria. Me with literally every character I own, I guess. Like I can't Basically, every time I'm like, man, this doesn't feel as strong as it should be. It's like, do you have Castoria? And I'm like, no. No, I don't. That's not true. My Van Gogh feels fine. Which is why I've been using her a lot. I think that's my most used unit right now. No, it's probably still like Okita Altar. What did I hit on my Okita Altar's fucking bonds? I think I hit a new one today. I think I hit like 8 or something. Which is kind of crazy. Takes a long time to get bond up, huh? What if I more than doubled your damage and like triple your NP gain? True. What if I did that? Yo, by the way, I got more rocks today. That was pretty fun. Helped me just like pretend I didn't give a shit about some of the combat encounters that I didn't want to think about. I had a few I was waiting on to get more blue rocks just so I could say, fuck it. No, we ball. Eyeball. Anyway, I can get by just fine. I've gotten this far without Castoria. I can get even further. Watch me. Especially now that I'm like, I have a... By the way, I brought up my Van Gogh to 100. Yeah, pretty sick. I know. I still don't have anyone at 100. Why? What are you sitting on those grails for? Are you just leveling people up to 90? I don't have the EXP. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I can't deny that. That's fair. Neither do I, to be fair, but I bring up to 90. All of them? That's kind of crazy. Everyone else gets brought to max extension. I guess right now I'm focusing on like getting up my good units so that I can do whatever the game throws at me. If the game throws like a fucking saber or an archer at me, I'm like, fuck. They throw like any of the cavalries. Is that what they're called? The well, if they put up assassin, caster, rider, I just send out Okita. But like I said, only good for AoE situations. I have left to max. I see. I should be starting to do that, to be honest. Just maxing out my 3 stars. They're pretty cheap to get up, at the very least. They're not that expensive. The real thing is the resources. If they all need the same shit, I'm fucked. You know what I wish they did? I wish if they like look for these free quests, if they saw the fact that my servants were like way higher level and like built, they're just like, fuck it. Put all of them on screen at once so that I can just one-shot them all. I don't want to have to deal with like pressing a bunch of buttons. That sounds like I'm just lazy. More rank up / interludes for course. Yep. That's why I'm starting. Well, that and to get ready for Spider. I don't know how many I'm going to need for that, but I do have quite a bit. For niche challenge quest. That's fair. That's fair. I don't think I'm ready for challenge quests, though. Very weak. Very, very weak. Can't do fucking nothing. Wish enemies would stop having, like, 1 billion HP. That way I don't have to deal with it, but... And now... They just keep having 1 billion HP. What am I supposed to do about it? But only to 94. I have 2 servants at 100. And then I think another 2 at 90? I can check after this. I'm in the middle of a free quest, as you know. I definitely have Hokusai at 90. And I've been thinking about getting her up to a hundo. Since I don't think I'm going to be getting the regular Hokusai for a bit. It would go so much better. Gita Alter and Quetzalcoatl. I see. Let me take a look. Okay. I have a few 90s, actually. I guess 100's the one that matters. But I do have... Well... Normal Q up to 90? Based? Wait, hold on. Based? When are they going to give Ku an alt that's like 5-star and not like him being evil? When are they going to give him an actual like unit that like properly describes like how much of a fucking folk hero he is? Battle continuation, bitch. In the Fate story, Ku's the last servant to dematerialize. And you know what he says? It's probably because of my battle continuation. And I was like, you said the thing! I'm gonna go eat now, be back later. All right, see ya. All right. Omega consume. True. So very true. But yeah. I don't really have much else to say on the matter, to be honest with you. I know. I should have more to say on it, but damn. I simply don't. What about you, Yoshi? How many people do you have above 90? I don't even want to ask male protagonist. Bro probably has like every Saber or every Artoria face fucking a hundo. Nah, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. Sometimes I hope and pray, but it ain't. Oh yeah. My stomach's really upset with me today. I guess that makes sense. Is this one? Yeah, this one's also garbage. Come on, man. It's not that big of a deal. Just give me one simple fish, and then I can leave here forever. Because Nilia isn't here. That's the problem. Ah, fuck. Stuck here forever. Yeah. It does feel that way. It does feel that way. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ah, man. Blah. Aries 118. Holy. Ibuki 102. Ride near 100. Durga 100. Melu. Penguin Melt. Kama. Berserker Castoria. Morgan. Summer Musashi. Juano. Summer Kama. Summer. Space Ischar. God. Melt. Ozzy. Saber. Astolfo. And Small. It's fucked up that I know most of those now. It's fucked up. Whose fault is this? I want to talk to them. Male protagonist. That's whose fault it is. Male protagonist, are you here? Get over here, you little shit. I tried to warn you all. That's fair. It didn't help that I literally already had the game installed. So I was like, I guess I might as well. So I can stay with you guys and stay in the loop. Now I'm like farming free quests, man, while I'm fishing. Fucking cringe. This might be it. Probably not, though. Might be if it's small, I guess. No, it's just a fucking goldfish. Look what you've done to me. Look at what you've done to me. Okay. Fucked up. He's not even here. Just hear me yell. Man. Man. Peak cinema. Is it peak cinema? I don't know about that. I feel like you one of my alpha creatures? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does this mean? Alpha creatures? Oh, yeah. Do you have one? God fucking damn it! You have two? Come on. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Ready for this? Look. Golden bass, right? You know how many fucking golden bass in alpha I've gotten trying to get this? 3! I got my fucking alpha diamond doing this before I got my alpha creature. I'm going crazy. I don't really play. That's fair. Also, trading doesn't give you progress as far as I'm aware. I need 14 fish still. I'm getting close. Tried before to give you something. Yeah, that sounds right. That does sound familiar. It is funny. Can we talk about it now? Nilia's not here, so we're probably fine. How I was like, NL was like, yeah, I sometimes watch Origin, and then the one thing he brought up was the Fishing Friday. The one thing he could bring up. And of course, it was when Nilia was talking about all that witch stuff, right? And I told Nilia this, and Nilia was like, I want to die. Of embarrassment, in quotations there. I was like, no, this is a good thing. And she was like, nah, knowing that, like, he was listening to me talk about one of my special interests is, like, embarrassing. I'm like, why? I don't get it, but maybe that's why she's not here today. Now that I think about it, that might be the reason. You talking about Yuri or something? True, 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 true. True, true, true. When did he say this? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Let me see. Let's see. It was on the 6th. He said it in his Discord. I think I'm like relatively safe. I don't think there's a single topic I could talk about that would like that I think would embarrass me. Mainly because like I don't really talk about much. Like what? Oh, you talk about like Pokemon all the damn time. Yeah, I know. You don't need to fucking tell me, right? It wouldn't be Maps Monday without Pokemon, you know? Well, it's nice that he tries to watch when he can. It is nice. You know, it'd be even better if he fucking subscribed. Okay, that was a bit that was a bit aggro, but you know, all I'm saying is that he doesn't. Kate does, but he doesn't. Once I have better emotes. Once I have better emotes. But that's like on me. I need to like I talked with Nilia the other day about that. So I was like, Nilia, I literally don't know like what to do here. I'm like blanking. It's keeping me up all night. I don't fucking get it. And she was like, all right, bet. And we talked about it for a bit. And you want to know something? We still don't got Classic. It's my fault. To be clear, it is my fault. Said I give you nothing? No, I'm saying I got nothing. You did a lot. Straight up, not Nilia's fault. Nilia went crazy. Me, though, not helpful. Also, hello, Nilia. Hi. I was touching grass. Cringe. At 9 o'clock? Up to 10? I feel like you should have been inside a little bit earlier than that, but what do I know? Oh, yeah. Anyway. So I've been thinking about it a lot and getting nowhere. It was a moon thing. Ah, okay. So I basically like, you know, like I went up to Nilly and basically was like, Nilly, please help me. I need help. Full moon tonight? Of course I didn't know. What do you think I am, a werewolf? Actually, I did know because Pokemon Sleep told me. I'm a liar, god damn it. I just had to think a bit. This fucking shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. A tube to me. See, what do you mean by this? I'm a specimen in a tube. What the fuck? Nilia, do you have the capability to talk for 1 hour? We did start on time, believe it or not. I know. Crazy. Okay. I was kind of looking for a yes or no, but that'll do, I guess. That's still not a yes or no. Please. Time, it must be a full moon. More like Kate and Annelle must be on vacation. Which is true. They are on vacation. Call me.
Hello.
Hello. How was the moon?
Hello. Hold on, I gotta mute it. It's pretty good out there. It was like same as it often is.
What do you mean by this? What do you mean same as it always is? I mean, yeah, it's like a celestial body.
I said often is. That wasn't of 100% of the time.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I did some hippie shit in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's fine. You can do hippie shit.
The fuck? God.
Oh wait, I want to use this while it's here.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Yeah, it was like, you know, we go and we're like, it's moon time, and we bring some snacks and shit. This was my first time going to one. Can you teach us more about witches? I'm so embarrassed.
I know. I mentioned that earlier.
When Origin showed that to me, and I was at Burger King, and I just put my entire head in my hands.
I want to be completely clear. I knew something like that might happen. So the first thing I asked was, Nelia, are you at your computer?
Yeah. Oh, okay, I understand. Because you thought I was gonna like fucking crash my car or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't. Don't worry, I'm not gonna read it while I was reading. I will say, after I got the fries, I just started like fucking shoving them in my mouth. Like, I was I was just like, without tasting, just shoveling food in my mouth, and I was like, I have to stop. Anyway, hi Ryan, if you're watching.
He isn't. He's on vacation, but you know.
Well, he could be fucking watching on vacation.
That's true. If he did, hey Ryan, subscribe to me, you fucking lame ass prick. What the hell?
What the fuck? Oh my god, be nicer to him.
I will once he subscribes.
Okay. Well, I hope my witch facts were entertaining. I don't remember what the fuck all I said.
Me neither, but that's because like my memory bad. It's not like a good thing. Anyway.
Yeah, I went to like
Well,
a
yeah.
non-denominational let's go have a bonfire on the full moon. Like a non-religious kind of just like it's just a hippie thing. Like
Yeah.
it's just this local place puts on this hippie thing. I went to this hippie thing.
Yeah.
And I brought snacks.
What do you bring?
So I made I want to preface this. I didn't have a recipe. I literally was like, fuck, I'm supposed to bring something. And I just kind of threw together like my first idea. So I made honey goat cheese and strawberries sliced up, and a little bit of lavender infused balsamic that Adam and F got for me like a year ago, all together on a Pillsbury crescent roll.
Okay.
And people really liked it.
I mean, it sounds pretty okay. I don't know, cheese and strawberries though?
Yeah.
Is that a combo?
Yeah, why not?
I'm more of a cranberry and cheese kind of person.
I mean, that's a common one, but like it's just goat cheese kind of salty. And strawberries tart.
They do be tart.
And that just kind of, and I didn't want to overload it with the lavender balsamic because that can be really intense, but it has a good flavor on its own. I
actually don't like lavender as like a taste, if that makes sense.
Damn.
Like things with lavender in them, not a huge fan myself. I'm sure whatever you made was good.
Well, it's fine. I did use a lot, like it's nice balsamic, and I used like a third of the bottle, and I'm like,
a third, huh?
Grateful.
You fuckers better be grateful.
Well, it's like a teeny tiny bottle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds like they were, so mission successful, I guess.
They were grateful.
Yeah.
This one person came up and was like, "You made these?" I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Okay, that's how I'm gonna remember you. You're a fucking genius. I'm gonna remember that this person is a fucking genius." And I'm like, wow, thank you so much. I am a genius.
There's no way you would ever say that.
No, I did not.
I knew it. Get on.
I said, "Oh, haha, thank you."
Yeah, that's more like it.
Literally one person at the thing like almost yelled at me, like scolded me for not taking a compliment correctly. They're like, "Oh, I like it." I'm like, "Oh, I'm so relieved you like it. Like I didn't know if this was gonna work." They're like, "Literally just say thank you."
Yeah,
like,
for real.
Sorry. Like, whoops, you're right. Dude, I just want to make conversation. I'm like fucking bad at this shit.
You say that, but you touch more grass than most people I know.
Less fair, but it's really cool. Like they're like, this is an unpretentious space. Like just kind of like do circular breathing, and like we're just kind of gonna like vibe here together. And the things that some people choose to do when given the directive just vibe here are like very funny. Like one old lady took off her shoes and then just laid fully on the ground face first with her arms spread as though dead, and she was just like that the whole time.
I see.
Every time I went by her, I'm like, I checked to make sure she was breathing.
Oh, Lord. And there was multiple people like this, or just...
Well, she was the only one who did that. One person was like, there was a drum circle. So,
okay.
And one person was like getting very... It genuinely looked like they were trying to do water bending from like from The Last Airbender. Like they were doing some weird shit. But now that I think about it, that is just Tai Chi, I think. So never mind.
That's...
I think all of that shit is just based on Tai Chi. Actually, they were fine. That's normal.
Okay, okay. And what were you doing?
I basically was just standing there with a slight smile on my face and my hands caught like clasped together.
They don't know I'm a VTuber modeler.
One of them does. One of them does.
Oh no!
One of them does because I fucking like we got into a conversation and they were like, "What do you do for work?" And I was like, "Oh no."
Oh no,
And
that question.
I have like a million different ways to try to kind of drop that conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
She was persistent.
Ah.
Like I'm like, "Oh, art. Oh, like what's your medium?" 3D modeling. Oh, well, what do you do? Like, are you like what sort of 3D modeling? Character design. Oh, what industry?
Damn.
Oh.
They had you dead for rights. Holy shit.
And then I gotta go. Do you know what a VTuber is? They don't know. I'm like, okay. Did you know what like a digital avatar is? They're like, kinda. I'm like, good enough.
Good enough.
And I'm like, yeah, I just make like digital avatars. And they're like, can I see some of your work?
No.
Well, eventually they broke all my barriers. I said, yeah, okay, yes, all right, but you have to be chill about this. I have to preface this. And like I was like, some of these models are like a little bit like risque because like I do some work for some people who then use them for like adult entertainment. And she dead ass said, "Do you like work in hentai?"
What the fuck?
My soul exited my fucking body.
Yeah, that is the correct response, I feel. Oh man. This is a great time for you to come back. Yeah, it is. Oh jeez.
You missed the whole thing, Yoshi's story. It was about this woman asking me what I did for work and then being very persistent. Welcome back, Northern Line.
That's true.
Just being very persistent in asking specific questions about my work until she finally broke down all my barriers. Tell her what I did. Anyway, the reason she was asking was she's like, "Oh, I work for an architectural company and like sometimes we need people to do like concepting for like the properties. Like, can you do that?" I'm like, I'm going to be so real with you. I've never done it, but I'm also willing to basically do anything for a paycheck. So yeah.
Yeah, that is what you say. That's crazy. It is crazy. It's tough to be a VTuber modeler in current day and age.
It's like very tough to have a job that you genuinely cannot explain to people.
I don't want to explain
Like-
what I do either, to be fair.
Yeah, but at least like, well, yeah, I guess the streamer conversation is always difficult.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Like, yeah, I play games on the internet and people
Give me money. Yeah,
because they think I'm like funny or I don't know.
I
Like,
don't think
they're like,
that's
"Are
the
you-
case for me, but I do my
they're
best.
like, are you good at games? And you
Yes,
go,
I can say yes to that. I am
"Okay,"
good at
but,
games.
Like, when people ask that, they're usually assuming like, okay, you play games on the internet. Are you a pro?
Yeah, are you a pro?
course? Like,
Yeah,
like,
that's
no,
the
I'm
thing.
not
I'm like, I'm not a pro.
I'm
That's
an entertainer.
yeah, I'm an entertainer, which is like that's when shit starts getting fucked. You know the conversation's going downhill once you say that.
I do not sub because they're funny. Or why do you sub?
Yeah, now I'm curious. Why do you sub?
You did the dinner. Hello, Fawn.
Hello, Fallen. Welcome back. It's been a wild time since you left, I gotta say. Thank God I don't sub. Shut the fuck up, Sam. Give me money. I did it! Yes! I'm done with this hellhole!
Oh shit!
I
oh my
knew
God,
it!
no! Don't leave me in the void.
Sorry, Nilia. It's void time.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I actually do. I can stay here for a little bit if you'll have me.
I want, of course. I just want to fuck the get. I just want to fuck the get out of here.
Yeah, I understand. That's what I wanted to do. Yoshi, do you know the meta for this? What's the best lure for? No, I mean the best bait for specifically shining.
When you say lure, it makes me laugh.
Why?
Because it's lure.
Lure. What do you?
Lure.
Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
No, damn. Which was shining? It's the first. It's the first one. It's not. It's above normal. Fucking this one. I need that one. The one right above normal. I can technically fish for that here with Nilia.
Man. You could just like abandon me. Maybe I'll just play.
Why would I do that?
In my off time.
Why would I abandon you? Minnow or squid? Okay, well, I wasn't looking for two answers, but those are roughly even. I'm gonna go minnow then. All right, I'm back. Here we go.
Hello.
Hello. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So when did you show up to the stream, Nelia? I feel like you showed up at a horrible time.
Wait, I showed up literally as you were talking about me.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, I'm not gonna say anything because this is a perfect opportunity to hear how he talks about me when I'm not present.
Oh, come on. I'm always extremely positive when talking about you when you're not present.
No, I always just if I ever hear anyone talking about me for any reason, I'm like, I'm gonna see what these people saying about me.
It's chill. It is chill here. That's true. So I could make you name Pokemon. True. As far as I'm aware, you didn't put your point towards anything, by the way, Yoshi. You might want to do that while you have a chance.
I don't think I put my point toward anything when I.
No, you didn't. I asked and you were like, nah. We love paying Nilia. We appreciate our Nilias. True.
Wow, thank you.
I have, in fact, threatened chat multiple times to pay you. I mean, and it's working.
So cool.
I'm not sure if you saw, like, even though that's not a goal season, how much do we have currently in, we have, I think it's like right below $100. It's $98. Rebrand, pay Nilia. Okay, well, now it's 101. Now it's a hundo. So I'll give you whatever's in the rebrand fund before the next goal starts, so I don't like mix things up.
Okay.
And then I just need to make sure I keep the account, the amount going, and I don't fuck it up. Oh yeah. But yeah, it's I threaten chat all the time about that, and it only sometimes works.
That's understandable.
That is understandable. I can't deny that, but yeah, we're video gaming, as they say.
Can I tell you one other thing? Sorry,
Yeah,
was
go
just
ahead.
thinking about interactions I had today. The same girl who was like doing some waterbending shit.
Yeah.
Like just started randomly talking to me afterwards, and I for the life of me couldn't hear half of what she said. I feel like she spoke in a way where her volume just randomly went up and down.
Yeah. You do that all the time too.
The fuck?
Yeah,
But that's
when you.
because I'm speaking into a microphone.
I know.
Like,
I'm just saying, you do it too. I'm not saying
no,
anything
she was
else.
doing it in real life.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just saying. I know how it feels.
Okay, well, I couldn't hear half of what she was saying, but she said something about like thanking me for bringing light. or something like that. I don't know what the fuck she said to me, but she said something along the lines of like, "Thank you for bringing like your light." And then I did hear her basically say, "Oh, sorry, is that offensive in goth culture? Like, do you not guys not like light?" And I was like, "No, that's fine." I like at first I was like, "Why?" I constantly forget that I dress the way I do. And at
Yeah.
first I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah, I look like that."
Oh
Uh,
yeah, literally my entire wardrobe is black.
okay, yeah, and
Well, I'm just saying, it shouldn't be that hard to forget.
I
Uh,
like forgot that I was literally wearing like I wanted to wear something on I wanted to like dress up a little funky for this.
yeah.
And I forgot I had literally put on black lipstick.
Ah,
And so of course they were like, "Oh, something something goth culture."
yeah.
But all beside the point, it is crazy to be like, "Yeah, that's actually offensive to us goths." Like that's
Yeah.
like
You could have said that, and it would have been really funny. You ever think about that?
I can't do that to another human
That's
being. I
fair.
truly
That's
can't.
fair. It seems
I
like
said
you really had like a time over there, though. I gotta say.
I really enjoy surrounding myself with people who are a little bit, and that's one of the reasons I like to go to these things with this.
I see.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I, yeah,
Yeah.
in like a good way. Like they're odd in like a chill, very unpretentious way, but they are like un, like uninhibited hippies.
Well, yeah. Do you feel like you fit in with that crowd?
uh, no,
Oh.
but they accept me nonetheless. So
That's true.
there's one lady who's like an old goth lady, and she's like obsessed with like every outfit I wear, which is so flattering. We're like getting talking about like history and stuff like the type of shit I'm interested in, and she
Yeah,
starts
witches. You,
saying
you
some
can just say
shit.
witches.
Yeah, no, but like specifically, it's more specific than that. Like specifically, like fucking Scottish English, like early modern era, like witch trial folklore shit.
Yeah.
And then she just starts saying some shit that is like not true and is like pseudo history. And I never know how to like I'm not gonna obstinately say no. But like I try to like gently be like, oh yeah, that yeah, like her saying some shit like, "Oh, did you know that all societies used to be matriarchal?" I'm like, interesting.
A lot of eccentric, unique people
Her.
around. I think being in the boonies, like, brings out the eccentric side of people.
Yes, I live in a place where there is a lot of eccentricity. Like we are in the woods, but considered kind of a destination spot of the woods, if that makes sense. Like we're the place that people go in the fall. They want to come see the leaves. Like
Yeah.
there is like business around being kind of like a quaint boony thing. And there's some areas of the county that are pretty wealthy. And then the area where I am is decidedly not. So one day you should go actually. Nah, I can't do that to
I think
people.
Nelia might actually like perish if she attempted that.
I think I in the moment make small judgment calls about is this harmful or benign misinformation. And if it's like, hey, a vague, hey, everyone used to be matriarchal, that's like not I mean, it's just far more complicated than that. And there's so much we don't know, but that's like a pretty. It's like overall a pretty benign piece of misinformation because it's
Yeah.
just so vague.
Yeah. I get you. I get you.
Yeah.
Read any good books lately, Nilia?
I'm fucking still reading that long ass book.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And I'm gonna be reading that book for like a year.
That also makes sense.
I finally figured out how to make it not like dark mode.
Oh.
So I can read it better.
Oh my god, right. I forgot. You're one of those people who doesn't use dark mode all the time.
Literally, it was white font on a black screen, and I like genuinely couldn't read it. Like I had to put it like an inch away from my face to read the text on it. And then I changed it to contrast sepia, and I was like, this is 1,000 times better.
Mm. They don't have like a paper setting?
I mean, contrast sepia is like kind of papery.
I mentioned this before when we were talking about it. This isn't. I think that we talked about this in DMs and not on stream. But when it comes to like reading books, like something in that kind of length, I much prefer like reading it on paper. I don't like
That's
reading it
fair.
on a screen.
I think I've only taken to the screen because it's just fucking tough to carry around a book everywhere. And if I want to be like, I like to just like, oh, I have 5 minutes. Let me read more of this book.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. You have 5 minutes to spare in your day?
Believe it or not.
I don't.
Nelia only wears dark colors but won't use technology in dark colors. That's basically true.
That is
you pretty
basically
much
true,
got
yeah.
it.
Ever tried reading ebooks or such, just paper books? I'm a big fan of paper books and when it comes to reading. Although I don't really read paper books anymore, mainly because I'm too busy playing the video games with a bunch of words in it, which is kind of like an ebook if you think literally none about it.
Yeah, if you don't think about it literally at all.
Literally at all.
That's like an ebook.
That's like an ebook. Exactly, you get it. I don't know. I'm playing through Persona 5 right now, so I have a lot of reading to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm signing a visual book. I mean, you already know I'm a big fan of visual novels. But like most of those aren't in a
Novel, but
form.
visualized.
What?
I said like some sort of novel but visualized.
Yeah. But those typically aren't like formatted like a book, if that makes sense. Like the way that the words are read. It's usually small snippets like over and over again and not like long like diatribes of stuff, if that makes any amount of sense. They're not dense is what I'm getting at.
That's fair.
Yeah. What if I just say to me, John Thesaurus? I'll have you know. Sometimes when I'm writing, I have to use a thesaurus. Not because I don't know, like I want to use a different word. It's because I forget what the word is, but I only know how it's related to other words.
Oh my god, I've had to use thesauruses a bunch because I realized I would just be using the same fucking descriptor like 100,000 times, and I'm like, there has to be a better way to say this.
Yeah.
And then I look it up, and there's like not really a better way to say it. Like,
Yeah. Sometimes in that case, it just has to do with like how your prose are.
yeah, I mean, I have my prose is fucking like I whenever I try to write anything flowery, it is like the same cadence, the same like subject matter.
Yeah. Okay. Writing's hard.
Writing's hard.
Writing's hard. You can trust me on that. I've written a lot in my time.
I believe you.
I mean, you should believe me on that, on the fact that I've written a lot. What you should be doubting me on is the quality.
I don't know. You've never showed it to me. I was just assuming it's
That's
good.
true. That's so fucking true. I don't write for anyone else. I write for me.
Good.
So sometimes I have to question why I bother putting themes into the fucking work I'm write, but I think that's just how writers are.
You just write like pure like self-indulgent slop with
Yeah.
no through line.
That's what I should be doing. It'd be a lot easier.
I kind of like the idea of it.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think there's a little bit wrong with it.
I mean, like, if you're just doing it for yourself, I think you can just write some like self-insert slop.
Then I rolled
With
some
self-fulfilling.
Rokita Alter in one ticket. Yo, you think? I'll do it right the fuck now. Oh yeah. No. Well, people write, self-insert slop and then show it to the public.
Yeah. Sometimes I was gonna say sometimes they scrape the serial number off and turn it into a major franchise. But then I remembered 50 Shades of Grey is not self-insert.
Yeah, no, it's just bad.
Yeah, although I don't know if you've ever watched oh fucking what's his name? Folding Ideas is his YouTube.
Yes.
I love his shit very much. But he did like a 3-part video essay on like 50 Shades of Grey movie adaptation that I went in skeptical and absolutely loved the videos because he does a great job of basically breaking down like how the first movie, it's basically saying like the source material sucks so badass, like it's horrible, and he talks about it's like history as a fan fiction for Twilight and stuff like that. But he's like, in the first movie, like the people around it, like the cast and crew and people hired, like seemed like they genuinely were trying to basically make like gold out of a turd.
Yeah.
Like they were really putting effort into it, and then the other movies, like she like fired the director and like or something, and like they just they became awful after that, like even more so. But she was basically, his conclusion at the end is like he finds it interesting that the character Dorian Gray is like this like pushy fucking mean controlling kind of misogynistic person, and then if you look at everything about the writer, I don't remember her name, she kind of seems to be like a pushy misogynistic bully like in such a way that he's basically saying like, I think Dorian Gray is like her self-insert in some ways.
I see.
Or not Dorian Gray, what's his name?
Why are you asking me this as if I could possibly know?
No, what the fuck is his name?
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google 50 Shades of Grey.
I think that's his name. By the way, Yoshi, I got
Christian
Forest of
Grey.
Occlusion, which is pretty
Dorian
okay.
Gray is something else. Yeah, that's from the picture of Dorian Gray where the dude is like old, but only in the picture.
You got what? I've already forgotten. And then I got 2 fucking garbage shits, 3-star CEs. It's all your fault, Yoshi. How dare you?
They should let me catch the fucking
Fish? Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd love to go
Fish.
back up to the surface for a little bit.
She said, "Do not Google." Look, I've seen worse shit, like on my PC every day. I wake up.
You should like take a break from some of that.
I was about to say I'm not working on anything NSFW right now, but then I remembered that's a complete lie.
Yeah?
Amelia, how do you detoxify? I mean, I just went to a drum circle under the full moon.
That
that's
is
like
probably how, yeah. Now I think about it, that's probably how. Diet Coke?
Diet Coke is a big one for me. Unfortunately.
I'm trying to think. How much do I know about Nilia? What's so funny?
I just like you just such an interesting like you quizzing yourself on me.
Yeah, well, I like to like pride myself on remembering like stupid ass facts about my friends. So
Okay.
let me see. Let me think. Let me think. Nilia. I know you detoxify by like walking around in the dark in a forest. Wait, how the fuck did I get a 5-star? Oh, I switched baits. I'm stupid.
Sometimes it's the forest, sometimes it's a graveyard. I
Yep.
haven't been able to do that though because of the damn leg.
Yeah. Wait, what the
Goddamn
fuck?
leg.
I don't have any minnows. I got the wrong fucking. It's fine.
This time of year I like being on water, like fresh water, swimming. I also like kayaking, but I don't own a kayak, so I have
Nilia is actually Oberon? Kind of? They're both
Hello?
like, they both have like a little bit of evil like inside of them.
Oberon, we're just talking like the king of the fairies Oberon, or
Yeah,
we're talking like
From Fate, obviously.
oh from Fate. Okay.
Yeah. He's like a real like evil dude, but like for the parts that he's not being completely evil, he's basically that.
Okay. All right, I'll take it. Oberon's sick.
Oberon is kind of
One with
sick.
One with the forest, one with magical things. Yeah.
If
I
he
do like
just
the
like
woods.
Vortigrim normally, you're stacking too many fucking references now. Vortigrim in Fate is dressed in an all black dress.
Okay. That's sick.
Been swimming this vacation. It's like the first time I've gone swimming with long hair. Yeah?
You pull that shit back or you just let it hang? Because I do a little of both.
How do you do a little of both?
Sometimes I pull it up, sometimes I don't.
Ah. It kind of sucks ass. Yeah, okay, fair.
It kind of sucks ass, but sometimes when the hair all spreads out around you, you're like, I'm like some sort of swamp creature. This looks fucking sick.
I think that might just be you. I think that might just be you. But don't take my word for that. Bun or ponytail?
A bun makes it heavy. A ponytail's good.
It's good. Write this down.
I will never swim by choice because I've almost drowned 3 times in my life. I'm very sorry to hear that.
Swimming's pretty fun.
I've
I've drowned a few times myself.
Whoa.
What?
I've almost drowned. Definitely in that one riptide I was in. I don't know if there was any other seriously close calls.
I've literally gotten to the point where I was unconscious before.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's some rough stuff.
Yeah, and I still swim. The waves will not win over me. I literally saw the light once. Hell yeah. Brain was firing off those last attempts at keeping yourself alive. We love to see it.
Yoshi, are you telling me heaven was real?
Heaven's not real. Don't worry about that.
I mean,
Either way, we're both going straight to hell. So who cares?
that's true. I am fucking. We already talked about that Dante's Inferno.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like fucked. Like my soul belongs in like 8 layers of that shit.
Yes,
like, straight away.
Let's go. When did we talk about this? Was this during Maps or was it last Friday?
I think it was during Maps. I think it was Maps.
Might have been Maps. I feel like I've talked about Dante from Dante's Inferno like 3 times recently, so we'll just fanfic us into not being tortured. It's true. It was during Maps. There you go. Yeah, they added Dante to Fate, and I think like didn't they have like a surge of people like buying up
Yes.
yeah.
I heard about this, that like everyone bought Dante's Inferno.
It's so funny. Hey, whatever gets people interested, you know? Mm.
Sorry, I'm eating a veggie burger.
It's all good. You're under no obligations to do fucking anything while on stream. Well, you actually you have one obligation is to not get me banned. Um,
Oh, okay.
You've been doing
I
a good
didn't
job
sign any
about that.
contracts.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's more of like a, hey, you're on here, just don't say anything that would get me in trouble. Twitch already has their eye on me. I still have like the appeals portal every time I log in that tells me that my ban has been denied. I'm like, I mean, my unban request has been denied, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna click on that. They don't need to know. Artist writes popular manga. I see, I see.
I got confused for a second and I thought you were implying Dante Alighieri writes manga.
Might as well have, to be honest.
Kind of. I mean, that's really. That whole thing was just fanfic, essentially.
Yeah, I was about to say, what's more manga than a Bible fan fiction?
That's so true. Dude, have you ever encountered people who write actual Bible fanfic? I have.
You have? No,
Yeah.
the only I'm about to say something. Don't tell Alf I said this. The only person I can see doing that is Eth when she was like way younger and like trying to figure out what she was doing.
Eth, not Christian. However, is into that demonology shit that the Christians came up with. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah. I can see
I mean,
it.
it's cool. Like, fucking dude, like Booer, Astaroth, all them.
Yeah.
They're cool.
They're cool.
They're cool. Love fucking the god of the underworld or whatever. Beelzebub.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You fuck with Beelzebub? I feel like we also had this discussion on Monday too, actually.
Oh yeah. You have to ask me if I was Satan, the devil, or Lucifer. Actually, Lucifer's the coolest one. Like, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Genshin Impact arc. That's what I'm saying. What's more anime than Bible fan fiction? Literally, Japan loves using the Bible in their shit.
That's true. The Genshin Impact also loves Hermetic philosophy a lot and like alchemy. They love that.
Yeah, that's
shit.
true.
They love to basically just combine like the Pseudomonarchia Demonia with like fucking the Emerald Tablet or whatever.
Yeah. They do love that shit.
Why do you think we always fight God in JRPGs? I think I've come up with 2 answers to your question.
Yeah, hit me.
That I've just decided on just now.
Uh-huh.
One is because it's the like ultimate it's like the ultimate proof of your character's growth in like a game, in a genre where it's just about like growth upwards from fighting like a rat to fighting God. The other reason I feel like is because themes in JRPGs are so often like these broad moral things. Like, oh, Kafka wants to, I don't know. What the fuck did Kafka want to do? Kefka? It's not even Kafka.
Yeah, no, Kafka's the star rail.
Yeah, and also the bug guy.
Yeah.
But like, I think it always winds up coming down to like a clash of morals in some way or the other, and what better way to represent that than just literally a god that represents that moral. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, yeah. I like the Minnow works better, by the way. Turned into bug. Speaking of ultimate being, that's true. Fumo is an ultimate being. Did God create aliens? Like, depends on which religion you ask, right?
Mm-hmm. I think I asked some super conservative Christians that question once.
Could aliens 1v1 God? I mean, they're both like concepts, so I guess so. I don't know if they would win.
I think the super Christians said that God made all the stars in the universe, but there are no aliens because he made us in his image and he wouldn't make anyone else.
Man, then God must be fucking ugly, am I right or am I right?
Honestly, and boring.
True. That's just FGO. It is literally just FBO. FGO. Aliens versus God. That's true. Oh my god. My cough's bad today, Nelio. And it's all your fault.
That sucks. Do you have the nasty Canada air there?
Nah.
Oh, we have it wicked bad.
Yeah.
It's been so horrible. Haven't seen the sun in days.
Damn. No. I can see the sun and shit. It's more like it's a chronic cough, man. It just doesn't leave me alone. I wish it fucking did.
I wish it fucking did too.
Yeah. Ugh.
Actually, I did see the sun the other day and it was fucking crazy. Like, I was driving home up from my brother's house. Like, when I house sit for him, I accidentally stole his key.
Nice.
So he had to go get some copies. And I, like, was in town because I was getting Taco Bell.
Oh my god.
Oh,
add that to the list of things that help Nilia detox, by the way.
Yes, I do feel like I'm probably eating way too much Taco Bell, like to the extent where I'm starting to get sick of it.
Oh shit!
Like such a convenient thing to eat, and is like cheaper than the other fast food options, and feels healthier because I'm getting the black bean stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you're not like incorrect in any of that. You know what I mean?
But it's a lot.
Yeah, and it's a lot. It is still fast food like garbage.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was in town and I was driving back and I could see the sun setting and it was just, I could look straight at the sun and it was the deepest blood red I've ever seen in my entire life. It was so crazy. Like obscured by all the smoke. Like it looked like the fucking apocalypse.
Now, is that a positive or negative for you?
I mean, what, the apocalypse or seeing that?
Yeah, seeing that.
I mean, it's an interesting thing to see, but I wish that the smoke would go away.
Yeah.
Because it bothers me.
Yeah, that's fair. Here's my tactic to deal with that. I just don't go outside.
That's so fair. It's coming into the damn walls. Like, it doesn't matter if I go outside or not. Like, it's coming in through the air conditioner. It's coming in through everything.
It looks cool as hell if you ignore all the rest of it. Yeah, but
basically.
Hey, that's what our government's doing.
Yeah.
Global warming, or well, climate change, right? We're not supposed to say global warming anymore.
Oh, right, because then they'll get confused. They're like, it's cold. It was cold.
Yeah, it was cold in the
obviously.
winter, so it can't be, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally just because stupid people exist. That's why we have to do that.
Yeah, if you cannot possibly explain like weather currents. Like, yeah, if the entire temperature goes up on the whole planet, then things change. Like,
yeah.
That
doesn't make sense to them. They're too localized.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah. You mean to tell me my subjectivity isn't universal? Whatever. I'm being pretentious.
You are, but you're also right. So, like, go off.
I feel like I sound like an uncle at Thanksgiving.
No, you sound like the person who's like trying to argue like what's the word I'm looking for? Hopelessly? Yeah, against one of those uncles from on Thanksgiving.
Well, my family, my most of my family is all really lefty, so
That's good. Must be
like
nice.
it can be, it can be, but some of them. I have at least one aunt who's lefty, but in like a very scary way. Like
Hmm.
she's not really lefty. I think she might be. She's so easily radicalized to just basically anything she
Ah,
says is
yeah.
actually insane.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I think she uh may have become a tentative anti-vaxxer.
Tentative
Um
anti-vaxxer?
yeah, like I think she's like I just have some questions type like thing. I don't know if she's transphobic. I've never asked her because I just honestly don't want to bring that up. I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
she would give
fair.
me some answer like, well, yes, like they can be women, but they'll never have the divine feminine in them or some shit like that. And I just have to be like, okay, hey,
The
let's look at some more
divine
mashed potatoes.
feminine.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you have that shit? What the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy actually. It's really disruptive.
You know what? You're right. It is. uh,
um and like my uncle is like kind of like annoying about it. Like he's like I remember getting into I feel like I told you this once, but
yeah.
just like to give you an example of kind of how he is.
Mm.
Oh my god, guess what? Another radiant creature. Love that.
Yep.
Um
Yep.
he once went off on a very impassioned rant about how this was during like the 2000s when zombie media was like
Hmm.
had like a little resurgence renaissance, and he was going off on an impassioned rant about how uh zombie media was theologically dangerous because people rising from the dead implied the existence of an afterlife, and so there should not be any zombie media.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's fiction,
uh
bro.
yeah, it's fiction, it's fiction. Like that's the kind of level he's at.
Oh yeah.
And then I told him, hey, most of the zombie media actually is not people rising from the dead. It's like basically advanced diseases. And then he was suddenly like, oh, I love that because that's precautionary. He was suddenly all about that.
uh, I see. I kind of get it. Unfortunately, I am Hispanic, so most of my family is conservative leaning.
I understand.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
I'm doing my best out here.
I can imagine.
I bet you can. I don't know. There's one thing I remember. It was I was at, I think it was my cousin's quinceanera, right?
Yeah.
And my uncle was sitting with me. I was sitting by myself, and he came over to me, right? Because obviously I'm
Yeah.
not going to be dancing. I'm sure you can imagine that is not my
Yes.
vibe. And it was. I hate to bring up the year. It was 2016. So you can
Oh
guess what
yeah.
topic were brought
Okay.
up. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I will never vote for a woman. We can't trust women." I was like, "You like, are
Oh
you
my
fucking
god.
serious with me?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course I am." I was like, "Oh fuck."
Dude, oh my god, I can't even get into it. There's so many people who actually think that, and
I
like,
know. I know. You want to know how I
it's
know?
insane.
Because like most of my family's like that.
They're like, well, once she's on her period, she's gonna hit the nukes.
It's so annoying. It's
They're
so
so
fucking
crazy.
annoying. God. So I've
Maybe
long
they're
since
right.
given up, but COVID was a big one. Like most of my family got into COVID denialism,
Ugh.
which I was like, "No, you're not around me, you're fucking not." You're gonna
Yeah, that's so fair.
So I've been a little bit more distant with a lot more of my family since then, but
I remember this is so grim, but that same aunt who I was like is a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
She during the Epstein trials.
Oh boy.
Yeah. She who was that one lady who's like an accomplice to Epstein big time?
Gina something. I don't know. It starts with a G.
Yeah. Anyway, she basically like implied that like this was all a conspiracy to blame a woman for wrongdoing, and she did nothing wrong actually.
She did nothing wrong, actually.
She did nothing wrong, which I think about to this day.
Yeah,
like
same, but unfortunately, because it's relevant.
Yes. But I think about that argument to this day because I think it's actually so baffling. Like I don't think she was saying she did nothing wrong. I think she was saying that like the media was overly attacking her because she was a woman.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like, this was a woman. Like if you're a feminist, if you care a lot about misogyny, this was a woman facilitating a lot of violence towards women. Hey, another radiant creature, by the way. This is the woman that we're gonna like fucking hold the line for. She's the real victim in all of this.
Yeah. It's fucked. I don't know how some people do it. And by do it, I mean like deal with those kind of people. I'm lucky in that all of my friends, all of you guys are more left leaning is the term I'll use politely.
Politely?
Yeah.
Be mean about it.
I'm gonna be mean about it. But
you're commies.
But yeah, it's my family must never watch this video.
I understand. I understand.
That's fine. No one in my family other than like my immediate ones know. Yeah, that radiant creature is just also just named for a woman. Dude,
hashtag feminism. I believe that all women are radiant creatures.
True. I think it's more. I was gonna note on how the radiant creature was such a fucking piece of shit that nearly like interrupted her own sentence to complain about it.
I'm so mad. Like I see the big numbers come up. I'm like, could this be it? Could I be free? And then it says radiant again, and I'm like, I'm gonna.
Well, yeah, you can check the stars beforehand.
I don't look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I like the surprise.
Okay. Fair enough. Oh man, the one radiant thing.
Radiant thing.
Boy, yeah. Oh, you got anything else to talk about, Nilly? It is about to be 11, but I'm not really in the mood to. I mentioned this to Nilia. I've been having trouble sleeping recently, like getting to sleep, and it's not getting any better. Despite my best attempts to make it better. Do you drink your tea? I mean, it makes me feel tired, but then I get into bed and I'm like, man, I really still don't got nothing to say to Nilia yet, huh? And it just like eats away at my
Is that what's keeping you up?
Yeah!
You should not. Origin Angel.
What?
I am
full name.
Block full of Origin _ Angel. I don't think that's fucking your name.
That isn't. No, it's supposed to have a space, but you can't have spaces on Twitch. So I put it as one word, and nowadays I'm just like used to putting it as one word. Earlier this stream we were talking about how I wanted to change my Twitch name to just Origin, but EA still has that shit on lock. So
that's so fucking funny, and you'll never get it back.
I'll never get it. I'll never get it
because they want that name.
They do want it.
Anyway, I was going to say, don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I am chock-a-block full of ideas. You will not want for ideas. Don't worry about sending me ideas. I will send you things. You will think about them based on what I've sent you.
Okay. That is a little bit, you know, that's helpful. Although it does still like, I'm not gonna say it like hurts to hear because it's basically saying I know you won't come up with anything, so I'll handle it. But that's literally kind of what I need, to be honest.
It's more like saying you have aphantasia and I don't. So like, let me help you visualize.
Yeah, dude, it's such a bitch. I'm gonna complain about having aphantasia for a little bit. All right, it's
Okay,
so fucking annoying. Every night when I'm going to bed, I'm like, is this the night I can have a dream that will give me some insight to it? Because otherwise, I can't. I literally can't visualize it, and it's so annoying.
Do you like dream in images, but you can't consciously?
Correct.
That's so weird.
My dreams are so fucking vivid. They're so realistic. And yet, I can't imagine anything while I'm conscious. Like, while I'm laying in bed, like, while I'm in, like, that state where I'm, like, going into sleep, I start to be able to see things, right? But I can't control it because it's not me that's trying to visualize it. It's like my subconscious, like, just feeding me garbage. It's... It's so stupid. Why? It's dumb. It's dumb. I'm mad. I'm mad every fucking time. I'm like, you need to start learning how to sleepwalk all day so you can dream but do stuff. I forget what the term is. Like that kid. It's kids do it where they're just like kind of daydream all the time. Or like whenever they wanted, but
like hypnagogic something.
I don't fucking know. Big into that when I was a kid. Nowadays I'm like hallucinating. Yeah, basically.
Do you mean like daydreaming all the time?
Yeah,
like 100% of the time.
Not 100% of the time, but like a lot of the time.
Like I was an imaginary friend kid, and I like constantly had like a visual on where my imaginary friend was and what he was doing.
I get you.
Most of my imaginary friend were fucking Charmander. I was a fucking Pokemon. I was like 9 years.
That's fine.
When Pokemon Blue came out.
I never did that. I liked it a lot, but I think it was just because like school was very easy for me. I know. Bragging. So like it was very boring for the most part. So I just like used it to waste time. Then I started okay, actually now that Nilly is here, I have to go back to a previous point we were talking about. Yeah. If you don't mind, because it is related to what I was about to say. Back in school, in high school, I might add, so just to be clear, I would sometimes bring my Wii and my Guitar Hero controllers and just play Guitar Hero instead of like whatever the fuck we were supposed to do that day. If there was like time, I'd ask beforehand. Yeah. I can't stress enough. I was a horrible student, but I did really well. Your Wii? Yep. Where did you get a monitor? You think I didn't memorize what classrooms had monitors, Yoshi? Come on. Get with the program. I did a lot of funny stuff in my pre-college days, just because I happened to be like smart, more or less. I had an uncredited elective in high school. I don't think anyone else is going to be doing that shit. I retook a class I already took.
Oh, why?
And passed because I ran out of classes to take.
They didn't. Okay, by my senior year, this was bullshit. They used to like once you had taken the classes, they would just give you like free elective, free study.
Yeah.
Time in place of a class, and all of a sudden they were like, we don't do that anymore. Like as soon as I got to my senior year and I had done all my classes and I wanted to fucking chill and like get ready to like apply for college and shit. Like
yeah.
So I wound up taking like a computer 101 class. And that was the class that I wound up like very frequently. The teacher didn't care. Obviously, I knew a lot about computers.
Mm,
It was basically just a chance to like goof around.
yeah.
And I cared so little about school by that point that like very frequently from that class I would just be like, "All right, man, I'm going home." He'd be like, "Don't you dare." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going home."
Uh,
And then I would just
I know that
go
exact
fucking
kind of student.
yeah.
And
I
I would like to say
walking
that
home.
you turned out pretty good despite being that student.
Well, thank you.
During class?
I
Yeah, of course during class, Yoshi. What, you didn't think I didn't know what the curriculum for every class was? I have to stretch. I am a fucking huge nerd.
but like you had a monitor in the back of the classroom playing on the Wii.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I
I'm gonna lie.
I didn't bring the monitor. I knew where the monitors were.
Okay. That's not. I mean, that's better. Look, like I had friends that took their DSs.
Oh,
and that's
absolutely.
fine.
You absolutely know I had my DS, my Game Boy. When I had a laptop, I used to bring that and just play that during class, and I was just like, no, I'm taking notes.
That's so fucking funny.
It's what a fucking nerd. I know. Learning is very easy to me. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, I was gonna say after that class, I did technically have like an AP English class, and I just half the time didn't go to it. I would go if I had like shit to turn in. And but like a lot of the time I was just like, I just don't want to be in school anymore.
That's fair. AP English
I
was
think-
like the second
Yeah.
hardest class I ended up taking. Like I took AP English for 3 years. Something like that.
I think at a certain point in my life, and I think it started at a young age,
Yeah.
where I realized like you can this is going to sound so pretentious,
Yeah.
but I hope you understand.
Have you heard the
I'm
shit
like-
I've been saying?
No, but this is pretentious in a different way. This
Oh,
is
okay.
like philosophically pretentious.
Okay, go
Like,
on.
My entire attitude in school, which made me a horrible student,
Mm.
and then my attitude in college, which made me drop out, and I think to an extent my attitude now, which makes me just the person I am, is that you can kind of just keep doing what you want forever until someone stops you. Like no one stopped me. I didn't want to go to school. No one stopped me walking out the door and just walking home. So like it was never a problem. I was just like, yeah, that is technically like, you know, skipping school, but I don't want to be at school. I'm not going to be.
I see. I mean, this shouldn't be surprising. If someone was like, why don't you just like skip? I did end up skipping class like quite a bit in middle school, but that was because I am myself. And in college to play D&D, but that's a separate issue. That was just me being a nerd. Like an
I
even
see.
bigger nerd. But in middle school, I skipped class a few times. Not because like I wanted to be like, look at me like walking down the halls while everyone else is in class. You might be thinking, what? You didn't even like go outside of the school? Nah. Here's the thing you need to know about me. What would I do outside of school?
I know what you are. I can picture your type of student perfectly.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be very difficult, to be honest. But, well, even now, right? I don't go anywhere. I don't find a need to go anywhere. That was basically my philosophy with school. It's like, what else am I going to be fucking doing? My friends are
just,
here. Like,
Absorbing sunshine.
nah, that you already know how I feel about that. You could be Hina be balling. True. I could have, to be honest. I had enough like reputation to get away with stuff like that. It was kind of wild, to be honest, the things I did. I don't think anyone else in the school could have gotten away with it.
You know what I remember? I remember leaving school and going. I discovered this like weird little fucking store
Yeah.
near my school that sold like, it was like by this one proprietor. He sold like herbs and also like hippie blown glass like necklaces, but also paintings that he did that were highly political and extremely strange. And also he like sold like weapons, and I think he did like taekwondo classes or something in the back of the store. So I would just like go in and like hang out in there.
That's
like,
pretty
buy some
wild.
herbs and shit. It was like in this little fucking like almost windowless brick building next to the Burger King where someone got murdered. And I just, you know.
Nilia, I don't
like,
think me and you could have been more different students, actually.
Yeah. I just wanted to see shit. Yeah, it is very different because I spent most of my high school years like just kind of like longingly gazing out of the fucking horizon, being like, I want to see anything other than this fucking town and this fucking school. And all these fucking people.
I hung out with people like you, so that's like, I get it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I get it. Now, like, half of them like turned to like drugs, but
yeah,
the other half are pretty sick.
That's good.
Yeah.
No,
I actually still talk to one of them, actually.
Good.
Yeah, he just had his first kid, like last year, like end of last year.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Good for him. Yep.
I just got into fucking working in hentai, apparently. So, like,
if anyone's here that didn't fucking wasn't here for that part of it, they think that came out of nowhere. You know that, right?
I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Oh.
Besides, who even here?
Wow.
Hello.
Rude ass.
I'm not fucking being rude. I'm asking for roll call.
Nilia, what the fuck? Yeah, that's
I
well,
see you DMing me. I see 9+ messages, and I know, and I'm like, oh god, I'm in the call with Origin.
No, I mean, it is 11. I could end the stream here if you need to get to talk with Eth.
Eth, would you call this a need?
It's okay. I'm just, you know. No,
I would call it a need.
You would call it a need? You know, there are times when I think about it, I'm like, should I send Nilia like a Google document where I just explain all of my writing to Nilia just so I can have it out there so that if I die, someone will understand what I spent all my time doing? And then I'm like, fuck no.
Just have like a dead man switch that releases it all on AO3 the second your heart stops.
That'd be so annoying. I can't stress enough how annoying that would be for me to do just because of the program I used to write in.
Damn. I'm sure AI will be advanced enough at that point that you can just kind of give it that instruction.
I have literally sent Nilia a Google Doc about a thing I am writing. Yeah. Well, the thing is,
many times.
Origin writing in Notepad, that would make it a lot easier, to be honest. I use an app that's supposed to be used for like game writing, but I really like the way it handles a lot of stuff, so I just use it for my regular writing. And it has like the way it saves files is like proprietary, so I can't like easily export it. And when I try to export it, because I use the program wrong, it doesn't. Are you using like fucking Notepad++? No. And because I use the program wrong, when I go to export it, it doesn't make any fucking sense because it's looking for someone who's using it correctly. which is not me. What is it called? Let me see. It's called Artisy Draft X, single user.
What is it about this program that makes you use it over the myriad other options that you could have that would come with less headaches?
That's how you use programs. Okay, first of all, you're right. It does give me a lot of headaches. I could get into that. It has like an object limit that I always hit. So instead, what I do is I clone the object, the project once I hit the limit, delete everything, and just name it part 2, part 3, part 4.
So funny.
But the reason is I tried other programs similar to it, and none of them work the way I want them to. How many parts are you at? The thing is, I finished. Oh, let me take a look. You know what, chat? I'll give you some inside information. I guess it's not really insider information. You're never going to see what's written in this. Nelia might get like a synopsis, but that's about as much as I'm willing to do. Because I mentioned it before during maps about like the themes that are involved. And I was like, oh, maybe. Where did it end up getting up to? I actually don't know. I think it was 12. I'll take a look. Yeah, 12. It went up to 12 parts. The story I was writing. Now, overlay _file _tubed up. Yeah. No, I understand that too.
I tried to click on that link and
let me see. Like, the last time I modified that, by the way, was December 16th, 2024. So I must have like fixed a fucking like mistake I saw at some point.
I see. That's wild.
And the last time I wrote in the current project was 7/25. So it's been a minute because I've been thinking a lot about other stuff, and I'm just like, I can't. I'm playing too many games to write right now. But I like using the things I'm reading to help, like, you know. Used to have it with a link or something. Yeah, that's true. I did used to have my writing online. Well, one story. To be honest, that's the story I'm least proud of. I'm very proud of the one I finished. It's very good. I'm very proud of it. The one I had online, I feel was my weakest one because I didn't think out the plot enough ahead to write. And then the first thing I wrote, like the big like first project I did, which is like over 1 million words long, is like the first 3 parts are good and everything after that is bad. So most of my written collection's bad, which is fine, but I mean, most writers would probably say that. Hopefully, I hope and beg.
Most writers would say what?
That a lot of their writing is bad.
Probably.
Okay, see you later, Fallen.
Bye, Fallen.
Yeah, no, it's just writing sucks. I hate writing. I like writing. I hate reading my own writing. So I never do. I have like a plot I want to do. I do it. I go through it in one go, never look back on it, never do it, never edit, never do anything, so that I have in my mind this idea that I wrote it exactly how I wanted to.
I see. Like if you never look at it, it's perfect.
It's perfect. Exactly. It's exactly how I imagined it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it maybe that's like a coping mechanism so I never have to grow as a writer, although I feel like I have anyway, just because like I can look back at what I remember I wrote and be like, I fucking sucked, or like I was going nowhere with that. I wrote it in like at 2 a.m. in the morning, like while I was tired, and it was bad. Like most of that million in the original thing I wrote was written in a state of delirium. And I wake up and I look at it and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to go off of this. Rather than delete it, I just fucking go. But the last thing I wrote and completed was pretty good. Like it ends, which is important. It has like an ending. When
Incredible.
it's a big feat for me to write something with an ending. My current project, I can't stop. Like, I tried to write something else in a different setting and I couldn't do it. So I went back to the setting of the first thing and I was like, fuck it. We're going again, but with a different theme this time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Turns out I really liked the set of characters I had. And when I was working with it, they were good. I'm surprised how like well they came out considering like how haphazardly I started it. Like it didn't start with like, I guess most writing doesn't start with like you planning out the entire thing unless you're like, no, different disjointed scenarios. The thing is, I did like to do that. A lot of that million words is a lot of disjointed scenarios. But nowadays, I'm very much about like character writing. So you asked why I use this program. It's because it has a lot of stuff specifically for dialogue to make dialogue writing easier. And a lot of what I write is just dialogue between characters because that's the part of writing I like the most.
Boys writing visual novels.
Yes, actually, yes, exactly. You get it.
I know you are. I know what you are.
You know what I am, exactly. So that's the way I like to write, right? Is like I want to develop characters through mostly dialogue and situations that they find themselves in, right? So something like this, which it has a lot of tools for dialogue writing and like keeping track of character names and their like images that I use to represent that character. Cause you know, I can't draw them. Like I'll pay you $2.99 to write a V and you wrote. I think if I were to turn like to polish what I wrote for that one story and turn it into a VN, it would do well. It is very clearly inspired by the thing that got me into writing this way to begin with. But
I know what you are.
You know what I am. World continuity. I don't really give a shit about world continuity. I try to keep my world simple when I do write. But this particular one that I wrote, I'm very like, the thing is, I haven't gone back and read it, right? I know there's one part I want to redo for sure. And that's it. Everything else I'm fairly confident in just because the characters are so fucking good. I'm so proud of them. I'm like, I can't not. It's basically what happened with my first piece of work where I'm like, these specific characters are so well done. I want to keep writing around them, right? I'll buy it. I mean, there's 3 major issues with me making a VN. A VN has 2 components I couldn't possibly do myself. And it's the art and the music. Like, it's already written. I don't know how long it is because it's, you know, inside of this weird program that has object space and doesn't keep track of word limits or anything like that. But everything's there. The settings there, the characters are there. It's all there. It's just
need art.
I need art, I need music. Music's a big part of VNs. I'm sure you probably could have guessed that, but it is supposed to be like a game, like an actual game. Like originally that was what it was supposed to be, right? Later, I kind of just stopped thinking about how to write it in a gamey way because I was like, I'm not making this into a game. At first, I had the delusion that I would do that, but anyway, Yoshi, you might know. Do you know the game Lonely Wolf Treat? Yes, that was actually what brought me to the point I am in my life right now. Fucking creature. I'm still mad. I saw it. I don't need it anymore. I'm still mad that it wasn't fucking alpha when it showed up. But Miku brought me to it. I have an even worse thing. Fucking Siva Gunner brought me to it.
That's so fucking funny.
It's
That's
so
fucking
funny. I know. I fucking know. It made you broke? No. I will explain it more later. I can't say it on stream. But
Origin, you done? You're out of bait. I can see it.
oh yeah, I'm super out of bait. Look at that shit. I ran out of those things too, so I can't even get myself more if I wanted them. So I'll be returning to spawn. But
You can.
don't use leeches. Bro, I didn't have a choice. I was like, I'm not gonna just sit here and do nothing while Nilia and me are talking. Damn. What's really came in here, drew this, and then left? Did you see that shit?
I did see that shit. I was gonna be like, who the fuck drew that?
Was get bait or go bait? Yeah, that was, they didn't follow me. So I don't have their information, but I bet I can look for it. Yeah, what's up, dude? They're still in chat, actually. What's up, dude? Twitch TV was their name in game, which I was like, please take off the Twitch TV at the end of your name. It's cringe.
Damn.
But
they would leave you this beautiful drawing, and you would say that shit to them.
I didn't know about the drawing.
Okay,
But it's slightly nicer.
Now you're forgiven.
I mean, you're forgiven, but also no, you should still get rid of it.
Look, everyone's on that grind.
I get it.
Out there.
Okay, what was literally just drawn this whole time, huh?
I guess so.
Damn. Well, there it is. It's in the VOD now.
A good mastery of
web fishing art tools.
Yeah. Yeah, of the web fishing art tools. I'm out of fucking bait too. I'm going back to spawn.
All right. Let me do a few things while we're here, but then it is the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for joining us. Very much appreciated. Special thanks to Nilia for always having fucking fucking crazy ass shit she does over the week. It helps. I'm gonna be honest. It helps.
I just be doing that. I'm just going out and touching grass.
I know. So I don't have any stories like that, but you certainly do.
Well, I'm glad.
All right, I need to type Joel teaching Joel real quick. There we go. Of course. I mean, what else would I be doing?
I don't know.
Exactly. I'll be back tomorrow. You know, NL's on break, Delia. You know what that means?
You're just streaming all the time?
No, it means my viewership's gonna fucking suck.
Oh, well, yeah.
So that means I can play Digimon all week and not give a shit.
Cyber Sleuth, baby!
Let's go!
My favorite fucked up game. I don't know if that's true, but I do have an affection for it, for sure.
Yeah. I'm having a good time with it. I don't know why I'm having such a good time with it, but I am. So I'm going to keep playing it. I don't know.
It is. It's good.
Give me back Terriermon? Maybe.
The story gets increasingly weirder than it should be for the setting, and I really enjoy it.
Yo, did you... One of the quests I did, when was Cyber Sleuth released?
I don't know.
Okay, 1 second.
16.
I can look this up. I'm online. Cyber Sleuth.
I'm logged the fuck in.
I'm locked the fuck in. Was released in 2015. There was a non-binary character in it.
Oh, really? Which one?
There was a quest where you had to fight 3 brothers that were hacking people and scamming people.
Yeah.
Right? And the last one's like, yeah, well, I was mad at the game company because they I don't identify as like a male or female, and that's the only two options they had. I was like, holy shit!
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I barely remember that
2015,
shit.
and then he was like, so I decided to use male and female avatars to let you know, like relationship scam people for their money.
That's so fucking
And I was
funny.
like, come on, bro, you were so close to being phased.
That, you know,
But
based in a way.
yeah, well, I mean, he actually like literally repented for it at the end of it. So like,
That's good.
yeah, redeemed, as we like to say.
Redeemed.
I was like, this game's like old. That's like really fucking like risky to have released something like that back then. So shout out to Digimon Cyber Sleuth for being base. That's still
Shout out-
base. It is
huge
base.
Shout out to Digimon Cyber Sleuth. The game always struck you as queer. Struck me as queer because even if you play the one of those games where even if you play the female lead, the kind of female main character still kind of just like obviously has romantic things with you.
Yeah.
So like I think Nokia gets like a little bit. I don't remember. Probably Nokia. But like
Yeah, Nokia.
it feels gay. Like
Yeah.
it starts to just feel very gay, and I'm like, awesome, hell yeah, sick.
You know, I'm playing that Persona 5 mod, right? For
Yeah.
where you play as Kasumi. You don't know who that is because you never played Royal. Fuck. Okay.
Yup.
Okay. But just for the female lead. That's all I'll say about it.
Okay.
And one of the things is they didn't want to like redo the relationship system so that you had like relationships with both like the male and female partners, right? So it's just the base partners in Persona 5 that you can have relationships with. So your character is canonically gay, and one of the things that helps with is that like the male social links. Obviously, the character they might have like some attraction to it, but a lot of it is like them just learning to be friends and fucking around with each other, which I find is like such a big like deal for
That is really nice.
yeah, like Ryuji in particular, right? He's obviously like, yeah, I can understand like you're attractive, but like you're my friend. You help me out and do shit, and we laugh at dumb shit together. And I feel like that's such
so
a
fucking
big
funny.
deal for Ryuji's character. Like,
You're
anyway,
hot or whatever, but like we're like fucking we're bros.
we're bros. No, literally, yeah, that's basically what Ryuji's like. Like, yeah, we're bros, right? Like, I can come to you
Yeah.
for shit I need. Like, you'll help me out, and I know you'll have me there. It's very good. If you have Persona 5 Royal on on Steam, give the mod a try. I really like the dynamic that this one change of a character makes to the entire story of Persona 5.
That is
Reload.
very cool.
It is very cool. That's my recommendation on stream. Anyway, we should end the stream now before I go off
Okay.
even more on it.
Okay, okay.
All right. Thank you once again, Nilia.
You're welcome. Bye
Thank-
bye, chat.
Bye, Nilia. All right. Chat. We'll be live tomorrow with more Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Honestly, I think if you were to do this mod, the one thing you would be like, why do they keep calling like them Joker? And I'm gonna be like, well, I mean, it's a mod. There's like a billion voice lines, right? But I would miss everything. No, you wouldn't. Like, it's the full game. Like, just redone with this character involved. Like, you wouldn't understand why. Would I miss anything? Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Would you miss anything? Yes. Yes. There are certain things that are definitely changed, like for how character relations work and shit, that are different. But story-wise, as far as I can tell, like all the content's there. Like there are the fact that like not every social link has been like updated for the character. So like if you like certain characters and you want to do the relationship route with them, they'd probably like be the default ones instead of the updated ones. But other than that, I'm gonna be honest, it's a little bit more cohesive than the base game. So you'd probably get a better experience if you're ignoring like the audio shit and the words on screen. Maybe one day then, yeah. It's good. I'm surprised how good it is. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.